Hometalk Live. I'm Hannah and I'm here at our New York City headquarters. We are about to show you some really cool ways to decorate for Memorial Day. So some patriotic DIYs are coming your way and we are going to head on over to our DIY specialist Ariel and get started. Hey Ariel, how's it going?
Great guys, how are you?
We're doing great. Let's get started. What are we making?
All right, so I'm really excited about this one. This is going to be a really awesome Memorial Day inspired craft, and we're going to be using it from something that we all have in our house. So we're going to take some empty regular mason jars, and then the awesome part, a whole thing of rice. So we're primarily going to just take a cup, and you're just going to put it in here.
Great, and that's just regular old white rice.
And you're going to need a regular Ziploc bag. Nothing fancy so far, a whole bunch of stuff that we all have in our house. And we're going to take some food coloring. Now this one I got from the grocery store. This is just regular gel food coloring. And of course, we're going to start with red for our flag, and we're gonna pour our rice in the Ziploc. And you're also gonna need some rubbing alcohol. This is also from the food store. This is 70%, and you're not gonna need a lot for this. I just took a cap, and don't be afraid of a bit of drip.
All right, and everybody, as you're coming in, please let us know where you're watching from. We are here in New York City, so comment your city and state from where you're watching from and let us know.
Yes, we want to know where all you guys are from. And just sprinkle this in there.
And we actually do have a giveaway today, so if everybody tells us, what have you made that is patriotic? So any patriotic DIY that you have done, put it in the comments and you could be entered to win a Hometalk tote bag. We're gonna pick a winner at the end.
And now you're just gonna start shaking up this rice. And you can get as into it as you want, because look at that. Now we have some red rice going. And you can add as much food coloring as you want depending on how intense you want the color to be. You see that? Perfectly red.
That is really cool. So we actually have a lot of ideas coming in already of patriotic things that people have made. Kim Phillips made a red, white, and blue wreath. Classic, can't go wrong with that.
Nice.
And let's see. Teresa said she made a United States Marine. Does that count? That certainly does. And thank you to your son, Teresa, for his service.
That's perfect. You don't even have to make anything for Memorial Day.
Right? You have done your due diligence.
And you're just going to pour this out on you can use a paper one, but we have these nifty plastic plates. And you're just going to let this dry. It doesn't take long. Honestly, it takes like, 2 minutes flat? And you just spread it out. That way it can get some air to it. And this is going to be the first part of our mason jar flag that we have going on right now.
Great. And Jeanette just actually dropped a photo in the comments of a USA banner she made for her mantle, it looks like, which, Jeanette, that is awesome. Please share it on hometalk.com. Share a tutorial for how you made it so everybody else can make it, because it's awesome.
That's right. I want to know how to make it.
Seriously. We could make it on a live.
I would love to do some crafts that you guys suggest.
Yeah.
And now we're just going to do the same exact thing. But this time we're going to put some blue in here. So again, cap full. And you don't have to put a lot, you know? It's just a little dab of rubbing alcohol does the trick.
Wow, Dolores crocheted an American flag for her parents. That is really cool. They put it out on their couch. Very cool idea.
I wonder how long that took.
Super creative. All right.
And again, we're just sprinkling that in there. It's like I'm doing some food art right now.
And who doesn't have a bunch of white rice sitting around in their cabinet? I know rice, it seems like I buy a box and it lasts for years.
One of the staples in our house are rice.
Yeah. Tracy wants to know, can you use 91% alcohol? Is that different than what you have right there?
I actually have 70%. This is 70%. I'm not too sure exactly what's going to happen, but you know what? If you put, like, again, a cap full, that should be good enough. You might even want to put a little tequila on there. Who knows?
And Kim is asking what we are coloring. She came in late, so welcome, Kim. We are coloring rice for a really cool patriotic decor idea for Memorial Day, so stay tuned. We have more ideas coming after this craft, so don't go anywhere.
Yes. And look at that. Blue rice. And again,
So
you're
cool.
just going to do the same exact thing. Just let it sit for a sec. And look at that. That's like really good color. And you know what? You can add more. You don't have to put like a little dab like I did.
That is awesome.
And of course, for the white part for our American flag, you could just use regular rice.
Perfect. And Janie wants to know, can we use food color as well? That is food coloring, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, yeah, so you can use food coloring.
And look at that. It's already dry, and it wasn't even that long of a wait. So
Nice.
You're going to take this, and then just start pouring it in. You can use your hands if you want, but I'm just gonna pour it in using the cup. Make a little mess as possible.
All right, and I have a question for everyone. How do you display the American flag in your home? There are so many creative ways to do it. We are showing you a couple ways today. Are you classic, just with it on your front porch hanging, or do you find creative ways to incorporate the flag in your home? Comment and let us know, and we're going to read off some ideas. And we could do one for a live.
Yes, I want to do some creations by you guys. Of course, look at that. We're almost done with our flag over here. And you're just layering it, you know? Just pour
And
it in.
Rhonda wants to know, could you use paint the way that you use food coloring? Could you color rice with paint?
You know what, you can. I would recommend using watercolor paint and then just saturating it with water. That way it's going to be nice and flexible when you put it in the bag. So yeah, that's a good question. And I do believe you can do it. Just use watercolor paint.
Good to know. And it looks like we have a lot of people who display the classic American flag on the front of their house in their garden. And Jerry has an American flag wall quilt. Oh, dedicated to her son's tour in Iraq. Well, Jerry, that's amazing. And thank you to your son. That is awesome.
Yes, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Oh yeah, and Jordan said this would look cool with colored sand. Totally agree. You could do the same thing with sand.
And voila. Perfect American flag in a mason jar. But of course, that is not all. And we're going to take a little tea light. You can actually put a real tea light in here, but for safety purposes, we're going to use a regular electric one.
Great, and imagine how pretty that would be for a Memorial Day barbecue, just along a picnic table, just these lined up, and they're cheap and simple to make, and it looks like a lot of effort.
And I'm going to put some twine on this just to make this extra rustic looking. Because when I think of American, I think of rustic.
Oh yeah, and Tracy made a great point. It's a great way to display sparklers for the 4th of July. So you could stick your unlit sparklers in the rice, and everybody can just grab them out.
That is a great idea. I would never thought about that.
Fantastic idea. Yeah.
And look at that. And of course, because I like to do just a little bit more, I'm going to add these felt stickers from Michaels. And I'm going to decorate this a little more. And just putting that on here. Get a little glitter to go with my fire and my colored rice.
And who said that? Let's see. Somebody mentioned that you could put citronella candles in them as well and keep the bugs away, which is really smart.
Yes, because I have a giant problem with bugs.
Oh, Mary mentioned that.
Here you go. And voila, look at that.
Very cool. All right, everybody, give us a thumbs up if you are going to make this. It's so easy and perfect for Memorial Day, so send us a thumbs up if you're into it.
And now, we're going to do a bit of painting right now. So, again, you're going to get some mason jars. And I got the extra large ones. And we're going to make a flag out of these mason jars.
And those are always the best because you can turn them into faces.
Absolutely. So, I like to pop the top off of them just because when I'm painting it, I want to make sure I get the entire surface. But of course, to each their own. You can paint it with it on.
And everybody, as you're coming in,
regular acrylic paint. Nothing fancy here.
I was gonna say, as everybody's coming in, please let us know where you're watching from and what's the weather like where you guys are at. It is super hot here in New York today. It is like near 90 degrees. So let us know what the weather's like.
I know, I'm like burning over here. And we're going to start off the top part of this mason jar with some red. And we're just going to go around it and get the top part. Make sure you just color that all in red. And you're actually going to do this with the second mason jar. That way you're going to have 2 jars showing the stripes in our flag.
Good to know. And everybody, what is your plans for Memorial Day? What are you guys doing? I'm pretty sure about everybody is barbecuing, but if you have some really special plans, let us know.
I'm going to be eating a whole bunch of barbecue.
Same. I'm going to see how many hot dogs I'm capable of eating in one sitting.
You should go into the hot dog eating contest.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
And now that we have the red part, we're going to need to make the stripes. But since I'm a little klutzy, I'm going to need an outline. So take some washi tape or regular tape, and you're literally going to make a cutoff point. I like to do it right here in the middle. That way I could figure out where I can paint up to. And you're just going to go around. And
washi tape is the best. It comes so in handy.
You can use it for everything. One of those multi-purpose. And yeah, so you're going to put washi tape on this twice.
Wow, Darlene is going to visit her daughter and her family in Arizona. She just retired from the Air Force of 20 years in the Air Force. That is amazing. And a happy Memorial Day to you, Darlene, when you're there.
Yes. Enjoy. You deserve it.
And Janet is going to the cemetery and putting up flags and crosses for the veteran graves. That is really, really, really kind and really important to remember what Memorial Day is about. So thanks, Janet. It's really nice of you.
Yes. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm having like butterfingers with these washi tape right now.
And if you don't have washi tape, I know blue painter's tape is always a good way to go as well.
Yeah, you can use that. But since I have a whole bunch of washi tape literally taking up space in the office here at HQ, this is a bit more convenient for me. But you know what? Painter's tape is good too because, you know, it's obviously for painters. Where this is a bit of more of a decoration type thing. But you work with what you got.
Great. And if you guys don't know, we do have a giveaway today. So if you let us know what have you made that is patriotic for your home, tell us in a comment, and we're going to pick a winner at the end to win a Hometalk tote bag. So don't forget get your comment in.
Yes, our tote bags are really awesome.
They are.
And durable. And now you're just going to start painting above where you put the washi tape. And you can go crazy because this is your outline. So you're not going to mess up anything.
Yeah, that's the best part. You're going to have sharp lines no matter how messy a painter you are.
And I get super messy.
Kathy made a patriotic quilt.
Wow, that's awesome.
A lot of patriotic wreaths, and we actually made a patriotic wreath on a live the other day. If you guys missed it, it's in our past videos. We made it out of clothespins, and it's American flag. It's really cool.
And you can also, for that one, you could switch out the pins. So you can do some for Memorial Day, for Christmas, Halloween. And you can do the same thing with this too. Just have to switch out the colors.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because we just got a comment from Jerry, and she said she always gets stumped for baby shower decorations, and could this idea be adapted? So let's give Jerry some ideas for how she could kind of twist this idea for a baby shower. I mean, obviously white and either pink or blue, alternating stripes would be really cute.
Depending on whether or not it's a gender reveal, you can do a whole bunch of cool stuff with this. You can even snazz it up with some stickers. And look at this.
We have so many great ideas coming in. It's hard to keep up with them. A lot of people have made patriotic desserts. We're seeing cupcakes, fruit pizza, fruit trays that look like flags. That is Pinterest worthy right there. Kudos to you guys who have made that.
Can you guys send us some?
Right?
I'm like getting hungry just thinking about it. And look at that. And now I'm going to take off the washi tape and I'm going to have a clean, perfect line.
There you go. Oh, and also, Brittany said, this video is motivating me to work on my next patriotic project. Thanks. You're welcome, Brittany, and I'm stoked that you are going to be making some of these ideas.
That's right. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, it's easy to get into a DIY rut and have a million ideas of things you want to do. It's just doing it. That's what it comes down to.
And you know, DIYing is definitely a stress reliever.
For sure.
So
Tell us
if you're
in a
ever
comment.
upset,
I'm curious. Why do you guys DIY? Is it for stress relief? Is it for a way to be creative? You know, what is it to save money? What is the reason that you guys DIY? We are super curious about that at Hometalk. There's so many reasons, so tell us in a comment.
I DIY because I like the fact that I can make something and I don't have to spend like hundreds of dollars at the store to make it.
Absolutely. Such a money saver. Yeah, Kendra said save money. Or Kenda, sorry.
That's right.
Rhonda DIYs to fundraise for Relay for Life. That is really nice. There's so many nice people who watch this. It warms my heart.
And that's nice because we live in New York City and it can get a little rough out here.
Yeah.
And now that you have that off, you're just going to fill in the middle part with some red for our flag.
Perfect. A lot of people are saying they do it to relax. Teresa says because her brain won't shut down. I hear you on that. It's a good way to just clear your mind.
Oh yeah, another great craft that's good for that is knitting and crocheting. That's really that just relaxes my mind.
Yeah.
And boom, we have the stripes for our flag.
Oh, and Anne's wondering what happened to the blue color. The blue part is coming next.
That's right, we just gotta handle these stripes.
This is the red and white striped part of the flag. Oh, and Rosie says she DIYs to make gifts for different holidays and birthdays. That is the best idea. I think the best gift is a handmade gift.
Yeah, I like handmade gifts. It's a lot more thought put into it.
Ever since I started working for Hometalk, I have made every single one of my family members gifts.
That's good. They must really love it.
Yeah.
And also, if you're not into like getting your hands dirty, you can do this with gloves. But I'm just naturally like an artist person, so I like getting paint all over the place.
Yeah, I am personally also a no gloves person. What are you guys? Do you all paint with gloves or do you go no gloves?
No gloves, no gloves. And ta-da, we have the stripes for our flag.
Oh, Marcella made a good point. If you put your hand inside the jar, could be easy to hold it that way.
Oh.
Just a little
Thank you,
hack from Marcella.
Just saved me.
And
we're just going to paint this all blue.
Perfect. And we got some fellow no glovers. We have 3 no gloves, 1 glove, 4 no gloves.
Hey, it's all about the mess. Look at that. You're just going to bloop, 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 bloop. You know, it's like, since I'm an artist, like, I literally get paint all over the place. Like, if you guys weren't watching, I would have literally, like, paint specks, like, literally all over the place.
Yeah. And since Ariel is doing such a good job and putting so much work into it, let's all send her a heart. Send some love her way.
Yes.
We put her to work. We put her to work here.
Ugh, I love crafting, and I would love for you guys to love me for crafting. Look at that. Now we'll officially have the blue for our flag. And that hand trick was a good trick. Thank you.
Oh yeah, and Anne said she's gonna make this. And will she be adding stars to the blue one? Yes, we will.
Yes, yes, you know we will. It's not an American flag without those stars in there. And now for this part, because like you said, we need stars for our flag, I'm going to take a fine point brush. And I'm literally just going to dip this in, the white over here.
Yeah, and everybody keep in mind, this is just 1 coat. So obviously you'll want to add a 2nd coat, but just for time's sake, we're just showing you how to do it.
I mean, I can make another coat if you guys want me to.
No, we want to see the stars. And you're just gonna freehand those, and if you guys aren't comfortable with freehanding stars, I know you can get star stencils from Michael's or any craft store, so, or even stickers if you, I know I'm not the best painter, so.
Well, it's not that bad. It's just literally like just drawing a star like you would on paper. And bloop, bloop, bloop. Not bad at all.
All right, so, oh, Rhonda said, Ariel, you are doing great.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Teresa also said you could use a star sponge. That's a great idea. Just dab it on.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Would take some time out of this, huh? Teresa, why don't you work with us?
Jen says she can't wait to do this project. Oh yeah, and Kathy wants to know, do you need to spray them if you put them outside? Would you spray them with a sealant?
No, you actually don't have to. This acrylic, it dries really hard. And not unless you're like throwing them around the yard for some football time on Memorial Day, you don't have to.
Okay, good to know. Oh good, and Vivian has leftover mason jars from a wedding, so she is gonna try this.
And I'm just gonna draw one more star for you guys.
And I do have to know, what is everybody's favorite thing to eat on Memorial Day? I know for me, it's definitely hot dogs, but I need some ideas for side dishes to make. I'm going to a barbecue and need to contribute. So put your ideas in the comments. What is your favorite thing to eat?
Like I said, I'm a burger girl through and through. Can't remember the last time I had a salad. And look at that. America. And again, this is our tie-dyed rice with food coloring. And just because I can't get enough of this, we have another one. And we also have some more American flag mason jars over here.
How cute are those? All right, everybody send us a thumbs up if you are going to try this. And let's see the finished rice one again.
All right. So, these are our mason jars again. And of course you don't have to put twine on it, but hey, I like a little rustic in my crafts, and you can also switch up the colors. It doesn't have to be red, white, and blue. It could be blue, white, and red. And of course, our painted mason jars.
All right, so thank you so much, Ariel. Those are awesome. And we actually do have a giveaway winner. So Victoria makes a patriotic baseball bat flag that she gives away to her friends and family every year. That's a really cool tradition. And Victoria, I would love to see that flag baseball bat on hometalk.com. So please come share how you make those. And that's all we got for you today. So thank you so much, Ariel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you are inspired to make some awesome patriotic decor for your home. And catch us again live at 5 p.m. And we will see you then. Bye.